Talking Point platform. TTPTV. Oh yeah. Unale we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as well for tomorrow. Now we go make salute.
Yes, family, wanna welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come to the Talking Point platform. My name now Mr. Komon-Tok. But out of popular requests, a lot of people in Kiwanlo they call the dates, the time, but we don't they get some of them feedback then they well we go they put her anyway. Today na Sunday, when at the 8th of October, once in a while we they count up, or maybe the feel say you're okay without no calling the dates. But anyway, we go they take into some of our feedback and make sure say we improve on whatever una feel say is necessary. All right. Now today we they can look at the most important dialogue after the war where the people of Salone they wait for. Where they can analyze on it, where they can look at some of the issues there, where they can see waiting Salone people and hope forget. We go can look at them better one. Secondly, we get a clear information from the Minister of Information, say let us hope say the dialogue or any other rerun of election will take place. We can play that short clip there. And the government, through the justice system, they don't release 23 detainees from Pademba Road. It will shock you for noticing some people that don't even serve 4 or 5 years without even convicting. Yes, that's for telling you no more the beauty about the judiciary system. Yeah, how powerful it is. People away for protect the law. People away for dispense justice. People away know the Constitution can get the bold mind for all somebody at the discretion of the judge for keeper behind bars for 5 years. Yes, this is Sierra Leone. But anyway, they can definitely. If you're not the first thing is for January, the program where they're listening to, we call it Komon-Tok, and the platform now Talking Point community now. We don't put the community because they see more and more people in the, they're excited to be part of the family. So consider for join we. With the broadcast now 2 places there. We currently then at TPP Leon, now YouTube, perhaps Suicide Watch and so. And we also then at Facebook Live, Talking Point platform. Consider also for follow me na Facebook as well as YouTube. But if we really recommend, we want you pay attention YouTube much more because you can get something that they put na YouTube, but we not can necessarily put na Facebook. Well, just for your information, we get a very strong, formidable community. They're highly engaging, smart discussion, smart contribution. This is not the place where I feel say if you look for credible information. In fact, now the people and say you're not home of credible information, factual content there, we're not misleading. We pay attention on things and what the traditional media can largely ignore, or perhaps not get time for, or they can just brush up, and they can pay attention to more we analyze because we know saying at the interest of the people there. So consider for be part of this amazing family. We're not a waste time now. And they can't just now for come for them Parisha. Better. Well, they can't just now.
One platform for news every day. Now we can't see alone. For education, entertainment, political affairs, TV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit. talking point platform. TTPTV. Oh yeah. Unale we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet, sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as well on. For tomorrow, now we go make salute.
All right, so Fambul, the first thing first, we don't get information. Say the people of can talk about we can talk about the peace na the country, don't the Islam na the country, where they can talk between the government and the opposition. But first, you know, when it comes to dialogue or when it comes to conflict, let me just let people understand. We're not in a classroom anyway, but for the benefit of people and we perhaps they will learn, we can only get a dialogue when we get what white man called stalemate. Stalemate get boku definition, but follow we just make it easy for low people to understand. It's like 50-50, almost 50-50. The strength of them two people here, or then two political parties, or then two opposing forces here, they're almost equal. Nobody not able to defeat in company. Throughout war, we see how it be the play between the RAF and the government of Salon. The one who can get the upper hand can refuse in most cases for go into negotiation, go into dialogue, because if he say get the upper hand, then he only allowed for going to negotiation or dialogue where they know say this man would able. At one time, the government, you know, when NPR is kind of power, they vow for make sure say they flush the rebels there. It was them. It was massive. Them be so determined. But going along from 1992 when they take power, going to 1994, 95, then can discover say the strength of the rebels is so high that there is no way past negotiation come. So that will tell you when one person feels say he get the power, when in a conflict situation, then he hardly go into negotiation dialogue. Then he only agree for go into a negotiation when they know say this person will not be able to win, are not able to win this person, or are not able to beat this person, or are not able to conquer, and then see the need. And one thing we for always believe and see is it through dialogue, different parties there then can get a mutual understand and when they work out the underlying issue. Now, there are different ways when we can understand in conflict. You get what they call win-win solution. You get what they call win-loss solution. You get what they call loss-loss solution. Now, I think in this particular material time, we want nothing less than win-win solution, because we cannot just afford for let any party win as against the person. This we're going to the negotiation for Yes, family, our apologies. Technology sometimes can fall we. I don't know if now they get me or now they see me live now. We get small glitch. We get some technical issue. I think we don't. I don't know. Do you allow know if we? Do you allow know if we don't get back? Now the Ukraine, now the Ukraine-Russia war, now get for the BRW, the conflict in Ukraine sometimes it can bog issues around the world. At the Ukraine, yes, now the Ukraine-Russia war, now the Ukraine-Russia war. All right, okay. Now, so as I be the saying now, one of the most important thing for we as a country, thing what we not able to afford for compromise. Now the fact that we know they go in, we not get no other alternative except waiting for get a win-win solution. In any dialogue, in any conflict resolution, these are the things and what they look for. Win-win solution, where we are in all the parties, both of the parties, they come out with happiness. And again, when they go into any dialogue, you must get for compromise. Dialogue is all about compromise, So it's about compromise. Now, if you look at the opposition, then get a lengthy list where they can say like a wish list. Now this they want, Iboku, they want me to sack the IG, they want me to sack the head of the police, head of the army, they want me to sack Mohamed Kone, they want me to sack Ben Kaifala, they want to make in 6 months they won the election, they want to make the list to be Boku, you understand? But when you go into a negotiation, definitely you must get for compromise certain things. So not all things then they get, and the other side back they get for compromise. In other words, they get for give and take. I agree on this, I don't agree on this, we move on this. But with all of this one key thing where I like, all the parties that were involved, the government say that they go in there for the interest of the country, which is fabulous. And the opposition said they go in in the negotiation in the interest of the people. So according to the assumption what we get here, we supposed to get win-win solution. The two parties there, the APC and the SLPP, and for Komoyana with everybody, we smile. That's 9 Salon people and go take. We not go take nothing less than that. We not go take the win-loss, where one party the win of the conversation, another party loss. Or we not go take loss, where they all two then come back and not agree. So I think we don't get the concept here. When they go into a negotiation, we get 3 things here. We normally can come out of any negotiation, any dialogue. Win-win solution, you get the win-loss and you get a loss-loss. So we know they take no other one except the win-win. We are in them will come out with smiling face, Sierra Leoneans breathe, get a sigh of relief, and then we forge the way about. But they are again for be tough. I talked with one senior APC person where I'm not going to name his name. He expressed doubt. He expressed doubt about if they go achieve anything because governments don't stick to their word. Say they no go. There will be no rerun of the election. In fact, we are here from the Minister of Information. Let me just bring and come. Let we wait to talk in this year. We say let people and just forget about the idea. Say there will be a rerun of the election. The election is done and dusted. Lord, listen, quick one will come back.
One specific question, the way somebody say they rerun election, I could assure the people of this country, the election, it be not run done. The term for election be not done completely. We get a winner, His Excellency, President Julius Malabio. We get a parliament with a function. We get a cabinet. After you say today we go cabinet. Nothing will get for change. And at the fact. Anybody tell you anything otherwise, I will tell you say they try to mislead you. And I'm a job for help for give you that information there, and I don't promise you say I will be truthful to you.
All right, now on another from the minister say that a misleading information for let people even get the thought say there will be a rerun of the election, and they don't get a functioning government, they don't get a parliament. But you see, the truth of the matter is, I can understand who say see by the commode. This is job they pay for a politician. You cannot call that particular parliament as a parliament with a function. You know, it can be disservice, you know, to the people for let's say they be truthful. What do you mean? What do you mean? I will be truthful with your own conscience. Siba, with your own conscience, with all due respect, I'm not getting anything personal with you. I'm happy for young people and for going to the realm of power and be champion. But sometimes again, we'll go look at the country interest. I mean, sit down, ask yourself, now so the last parliament's function, so you say they don't get, okay, the cabinet we understand, but please don't tell Salon people and say we get a functioning cabinet and parliament. Now, so the last parliament function, right now, technically, now a de facto one state, now we get now the country, parliament, now we all know that. Because Alfred Thompson and Mohamed Bangoran, they have been suspended by their own political party. In fact, before they go there, their political party pull what say they don't get no business with them, then they on their own, and another they represent them party. So follow you can say we get a parliament with the function, you sit on an AYV, this now misleading statement. You say people and they make misleading statement. Whose statement is now more misleading than this? Don't when they talk about going to negotiation, they say they categorically help. I mean, tell people and say there will be no rerun. So, which means the person who I talk to behind closed door will tell me say not get much for expect from this particular negotiation. For the maybe he's right. He said because government determine say even if it then come up, you know, say APC now one of them conditions say they open up to a rerun if they don't investigate and find say matter be win the election, they go into a rerun, they open for that. But now you see the government, because these are the government's person communication officer, and they complain and say then no they negotiate anything regarding a rerun. So I don't know which oppo we get as Salon people and for go. You know, I can always say sometimes we can blame the politicians, but most of the blame, the huge part of the blame come up from we. We as ordinary people, when you check all of the people who serve in the current governments, they're not past 500. We are talking about a population. I'm not talking about the entire civil service, all that stuff. I'm talking about the key players, not just a handful of people. When you look at averagely, or I mean, roughly, they say Salon are up to 8 million people. But I don't know why people still sometimes they see bad or they see some things that they go wrong, or people are not get the audacity, people are not get the moral ground for team up and call a spade and say things as how if they. Some of them here, a born good picking for like with a member for going to negotiation, though we see the government they pull another account. We don't know, perhaps it's not just a trick, because there are a lot of things that we go ever look at when they talk about negotiation. We people can go into negotiation. Some man can see for us, they test the water, pull some statements and inflammatory statement, just at least for scared in potential rival or your opponent. We can understand, Andy. But this is not about, this is not a game where they play, you understand? We're talking about the lives of up to 8 million people where they at all hostage. We do not do even country there. The people where they supply we go, or they help with money, and then get a problem with elections. They want to clarify. So I'll therefore go into that negotiation with open mind and ready for compromise. Even if it costs me for rerun the election, if not the best way for the interest of the country, and not if you see anybody for frown at her. Now, the opposition may suggest say make them televise the conference live. But I don't know if that go happen. That's one of the things. Because me say go support and make we get a live coverage of this, because this is about the country. This is a public interest case. we let them televise her so that Salon people can know exactly who that actually stall or who that actually not a big problem. If you're the opposition, we know say okay, the opposition are and they don't want peace in the country. We as ordinary people, we go know how we deal with them. If not the government again, we don't get a well-informed position, say they agree for peace, and we say go know how we deal with them as people there. But in any way you look at the matter a very urgent, a very delicate, and a defining moment for Salon people. Now, I know say plenty of now I don't see this letter, but for the people who want to say it, Lord just read it. Now they want to see so it come up from the Peace Commission. Now, mind you, the Peace Commission now facilitates this peace dialogue between the All People's Congress and the government of Salon. Now, let me read a quick one. For let we fumble and get them clearly because perhaps clear on the screen. Let we read a quick one. Now this puts about this yesterday they released this one. They say dates for the mediation dialogue between the government of Sierra Leone and the All People's Congress Party, APC. I write to inform you that the mediation team comprising of the Commonwealth, the African Union, and the Ecowas for the dialogue between the government of Sierra Leone and the All People's Congress will arrive in Freetown on the week of the 8th October. So finally today, now the date where the people then come. All right, long go before. The team of mediators will hold separate consultations with both the government of Sierra Leone and the APC party on Friday the 13th and Saturday the 14th October 2023, with Sunday the 15th October 2023 left open as a resting day. The mediation dialogue will be held from Monday the 16th to Wednesday and 18th October 2023 at 9 a.m. daily at the ballroom of the Bintu Mani Hotel, Abadi in Freetown. Everyone is requested to be seated at 8:45 a.m. daily to ensure a proper time management. Please note that there will be an open ceremony on Monday, 16th October 2023, commencing 9 a.m. prompt. I wish to confirm that only those invited to the dialogue will be allowed entrance to the venue. You are therefore kindly required to confirm the parties' availability to participate in the dialogue under above date and to submit the names of the delegates who will be part of your delegation negotiation team. Please revert to the following for any clarification and or additional information. MS Awasale Samai. All right. So the people are for can talk the case between the government of Salon and the All People Congress that don't come now the country today. Now, they never get separate meeting with APC and they never get a separate meeting with the government. And after that, the 16th, officially the dialogue they start. But they make them clear say this dialogue now only go there just like that as an ordinary person we get interest. You can only go there if they invite you. So the people that were concerned that the two political parties need for submit the names of people that were now like the mediators and people the way they go represent their side of the story and for let the negotiation continue. So they wait and see how that's going to unfold, and we hope and pray that the people the way they will sit down, they think about Salon first. As I start from the conversation, and I will move with the conversation, say we not they accept Salon people they don't accept anything other than the win-win solution. Win-win solution. APC for win, SLPP for win, because when them two people are win, now Salon win. Now we all win. We are one country, we are one people. All right. So Fambule, that's now the message this way I get when it comes to this very, very, very important all what I can say the long-awaited dialogue between the opposition and the government. Finally, or cancer. But I was shown now Each and every bit of it, if they televise the talking point platform, TPP Leon, will bring and count on her. So I'm not get nothing for loss, I'm not get nothing for worry. All right. Now, the last thing we'll go look at, now we come, today government release 23 detainees from Pademba Road. But anyway, let's listen to what Umar Fofana they say when they come back on this.
Hosting some of the most overcrowded prisons. I've been speaking to Umaru Fofana, who went to the country's central prison to attend a session and has been telling me how the country is seeking to turn the situation around.
So I went to the Pademba Road Correctional Center, which is the country's maximum security prison, where an appeals court judge and the Supreme Court one held their sittings. Now, they are reviewing more than 340 cases relating to inmates inside the facility. Some of those prisoners are on remand, that is, those whose trials are still going on, and some whose trials have been concluded. Now, the inmates were brought before the judges in batches, and many of them looked forlorn and even befuddled, to be honest. Some wore torn clothes and looked at the judges in utter consternation and bewilderment. One after the other, the judges put their cases to them, studied their files, and essentially fast-tracked their trials. For allegations bordering on some misdemeanors, some have been behind bars for years. Some for allegedly stealing items valued at less than $50 US. One of the many cases that stood out was that of a 24-year-old man who'd been in jail for 4 years for allegedly stealing 3 bags of pepper. His case had dragged on for so long that even if he'd been convicted, he would have long served his jail term. He was released by Appeals Court Justice Komon-Tok Stevens, who had this to say as he acquitted him.
Following your plea of guilt, I must say emphatically and in no uncertain terms that you have been treated without justice and diligence by the justice delivery system. The offense for which you have been tried is simple larceny, and the maximum penalty is 5 years. You have been behind bars beyond the maximum period for trial. I hereby caution and discharge you, and I wish you the very best in life. A significant number of years have been wasted in your youthful career.
That's Appeals Court Justice Komon-Tok Stevens.
What was the reaction from the freed prisoners?
Some of those freed have looked at the judges in utter shock and disbelief. One stared at Justice Stevens, looking from being poker-faced to even excited and angry. To be honest, all together. He then broke down before smiling again. Another one said to me that he had given up hope because he wasn't even sure why he'd been held for that long without a bail, or why the case had even dragged on for that long. Granting bail here, Richard, has guidelines, but it is largely at the discretion or the say-so of the magistrate or a judge, which campaigners here say has been abused. But all in all, the freed prisoners honestly couldn't be happier.
Umaru, just looking at the backlog that's been there for a while, break it down for us. What's really the cause of overcrowding in the country's prisons? Do we know the reason why?
Well, there are many reasons, some obvious, such as the fact that the country's population has increased substantially since those facilities were built and no new ones have been constructed. But essentially, the reasons border on the way cases are handled by the courts, and it seems everyone here agrees on that. Firstly, as of early this week, there were nearly 6,500 prisoners across the country. More than 2,000 of those are inside the Pademba Road prison in Freetown, which was built for only 324 prisoners. That's more than 6 times its capacity, that it's currently holding. As to why the overcrowding, I've been talking to Ibrahim Tomi, the executive director of the Center for Accountability and Rule of Law.
Delays in trials. Prolonged pre-trial detention has been a major problem with our justice system. Credit to the leadership of the judiciary. We have seen some progress in terms of hiring judges and magistrates, but that has not really had a significant impact on the pace with which these criminal proceedings could judges and magistrates still use what is called longhand. They basically have to write out everything that the witnesses and even lawyers say.
And the issue of the lack of lawyers, some people just do not have access to lawyers, and the legal aid board was set up to do that. What's happening on that front?
Even with their best efforts, the legal aid board doesn't have the resources, certainly not the financial resources to respond to the justice needs of all the accused persons that appear before the court. It is even worse in the magistrate court, especially in Freetown. When we did a survey a couple of years ago, we realized that less than 20% of the accused persons in the magistrate court get represented by lawyers. There is also the problem of accused persons being remanded and they get forgotten about only because they do not have lawyers, or perhaps the court staff are not as diligent to remember that some matter has been adjourned. So it's a problem that can be fixed. We have been reviewing the Criminal Procedure Act since 2005. We should finish that job now to ensure that we create a system that allows judges and magistrates to impose alternative sentences such as community punishment order, deferred sentences, or even suspended sentences. At the moment, they cannot because the law doesn't allow them. But there is one major problem, and that has to do with bail. There is a bail regulations, but compliance with it is not as effective as it should be.
Ibrahim Tommy there. And so, Umaru, this is an issue of public interest, considering whatever has been brought about as a result of this investigation by the judiciary. How's the public reacted to this story?
Or there have been praises for the Chief Justice and his initiative by some people, while others have been critical of the causes of the overcrowding in the first place. They want an overhaul of the country's penal code system, the delays in trying cases, and an end to what somebody called arbitrary discretion of magistrates and judges in seizing the liberty of people and sending them to prison. So it depends on who you talk to, but generally, people have been happy, but at the same time, they've really questioned what goes on in the courts that leads to these delays and the overcrowding of the prisons.
Umaru Fofana with that report. No.
All right, so that was Umaru Fofana where they detailed some of the things that will happen. But I will say this as a citizen of the country, where one sees so much. I mean, I want to see so much progress in all facets. One of the biggest problems we get, a lot of people don't they talk this, and said by the idea if we truly able to successfully fix with judiciary system, we make them truly an independent, because the one we get right now, believe me or not, you will find another name, but we use the word independent. Absolutely. I know the challenges. I know the logistics. I know there are a lot of things. In fact, if you understand, say part of the judiciary team, the judges we have been paid by, we donor partners, and the UK chipping because the constraint about a lot of logistics. We understand that there are challenges there, but anyway, back when you look at the law itself, even the lawyers themselves, let's say for justice, they never do justice to themselves by come up with maybe some genuine reforms. The judiciary need a genuine reform. I believe if the judge is there, then truly one fights for the ordinary people there. When you check the TRC report, one of the two that caused the war, then blame the judiciary. Today in the country, if you do a survey, then go tell you no longer faith in the judiciary. The EU report then name the judiciary for being one of the corrupt institutions of the country. This is not a coincidence. The point what they make here is we need to make serious reforms in them places there. Particularly laws and we go put person in, we go just waste person time for nothing. For example, they can say discretional, the arbitrary discretion of a judge for put you behind bars. I feel so now they inhuman, Lord, we just sorry for Lord, we just what they can say you dispense justice with justice. if somebody gets the power, if we give person the power for let's just decide for put person in a prison for 5 years without discretion, somebody forget discretion for take somebody in liberty. Look like this other guy wouldn't say he committed crime. In fact, if they be found and guilty, go don't serve in jail. Imagine if they're found and guilty for don't serve in jail term and come out from prison, but yet still then put her on remand for 4 good years. They say the judge get a discretion for do that. This person is not found and guilty yet. I know they condone anything they call thief or bad habits. No, not that the point. In fact, if you look at this person, they say a thief, the thing away thief, and all reach $50 or approximately $50. For $50, it serve 4 years in prison. For $50, it serve within 4 years. I know they say the other country they only live in, the justice system perfect because again, if you go you check some of the, if you look at some Amnesty International reports about the UK, the US, then get some cases and very similar cases where some people who will not deserve what they behind bars, then they behind bars for minor offense, maybe some traffic offense or certain thing we're not no warrants for lady too long. Then can get can get some of them blunders and they. But apart from that, they are far more efficient and effective. They're not just probably in some cases, but we not a general trend, especially when you come very close to the power that bees. You get a problem with the government where you're done. You know, you're done. There's no way you will get that kind full liberty, confidence, say, I will take the government in a court. Because we don't see many cases. For example, then there's Adima Macaulay asks why they no agreement travel for 5 years. They don't fundamental freedom of movement, they seize them for 5 good years. So they ask why then what's for do? Somebody in chat say, take them in a court. You know, lawyer. He laugh, he say, waiting. You need for take the government of Salon. We supposed forget that kind of confidence. The point what they make here is I'm sure that most of all the followers, if I see when I gonna say that we forget the confidence for able to take the government gonna court if they trample upon we rights. Because not to them give you rights, not to government give you rights. This now a thing where they can say enshrine clauses now the constitution where like for protect the liberty, the freedom of people of the people there. This now a natural now birthright, now we right there, natural giving right there, where nobody not for take careless or use discretion. Somebody go arrest you, go put you behind bars as I feel. It left you don't then say I wish you best for go. What about with compensation of a kind side parentia? I think compensation in some cases for left the person, yes, good, but at least government for bill somehow remorse for some of them here by compensating them people and they would certain maybe sometimes how that person can start all over in the community, you know. It must be difficult for a family. Of course, when they say a family go be happy, but for camp, particularly in a very difficult situation right now in the country, the person that just left and so, and particularly when they say even they're not found guilty, then say arbitrary discretion of the judge, which means the judge can just decide, say, la put you remand for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, as the case may be. So let we just look at, sometimes they blame politicians, but let's look at the judiciary system. What would they say? I would appeal for let a thorough reform take place. Please, honor the people away now the judiciary they watch now. We know how important, we know how critical, we know how crucial our job day. However, we can say we dispense justice, with thorough justice. Okay, that way, with thorough justice. And you get for just dispense justice again with empathy and put yourself in that position. If then go to you, so imagine you're not a lawyer, you're not a judge. When you understand, you're not a judge. You happen to be the ordinary person. Don't that ordinary person happen to be the judge. Don't that judge they use discretion for put you behind bars for 4 years. Discretion. How you will feel? I mean, just like what I say, the golden rule: do unto others just like we are made and do to you. And if you say that law they not sufficient for guide every mankind, you know, that medicine we know made them put in his foot, not put another person in his foot. Yes, the rule of law must be maintained. If somebody commits a crime, we do and put let it get the punishment proportion to the crime we commit. We don't see people that don't thief medicine there, where they send, where they for save lives there, government officials there. Then case they did not pass, they left them buff. We don't see them count 49,000 bags of rice. Now this country, ministers and they would have found wanting in the sense they say they want the interest. The SEC say na interest they get interest over them people and they then take them kill them on a court. Later the SEC go withdraw that case then count then can. I mean, I don't for tell you no more certainty. People then take 49,000 bags of rice where Chinese government give you, they shape unto themselves. Will not ever know the true outcome of those rice. Will not ever know. We don't see that judiciary, but then take Chris man, blacker than can and go to court. And I mean, what they talk say we need reform, we mean holistic reform. We mean, holistic reform. Blacker, a mentally challenged man, was arraigned in front of that judge. I mean, I know they understand. That one they don't maybe make us sick. I get one of me Nigerian friend when I broadcast Sunday. When you see the headline, and they follow me program up to now, and you know you understand. You say, wait, you make a mistake, you did a mistake, but you mean somebody crazy. I said, no, a mentally challenged man, mad person, then take her, then carry and go na court. He said, well, I ask you, you sure say the judge was sitting under the magistrate himself well? That's not the question we asked me. I mean, but just no, that's not the question. I was embarrassed. The judiciary of Sierra Leone. So when they talk about reform, we mean sincere reforms. Please, we get a country for protect. It's good that yes, and they do fast track processes, and they left some prisoners that were not supposed to. They would on the two, and they overcrowding back now. That concern. You know, prison order and built for 300 people. Now that's 2,000 people there. 2,000 people there. And then they according to government. Generally, the countrywide, about 6,500 prisoners and then this is not the official account, perhaps and pass. But Pademba Road alone, 2,000. That like a quarter of the one country, and then a Pademba Road. 2,000. What's in them 2,000 people and they just do not place where they just make for 300 people. You go imagine the sick. I mean, when you watch some of the pictures where they come out there, you know, the place sort of like, recreational places there where in some time you look at some of the prisons there where they see and then film them abroad there. You see decent, not a place where for be mess up. But winners alone, then they make the place so fearful that where you go, the way commodity, you go pick your sense, you go pick what you do. I don't think that's what it's supposed to be. It will be a rehabilitation center. But I mean, now they don't change the name to correctional center. No, they don't pull it in prison. They call it correctional center. And it means a lot. So we upset the authorities and go, they look at some of the issues there and make sure they deliver the right thing for we as ordinary people there. All right. So family, that we get for tonight. We go tap the program here. We go definitely open the line. Let me say from now. We go take some of our text there as well. But first, before we come to that, let me just take this message. Let me just remind for the people we perhaps not subscribe it. All right, we can just know.
Attention, attention. Are you hungry for the latest insights on politics and good governance issues from the motherland, Sierra Leone? Attention, attention. Are you hungry for the latest insights on politics and good governance issues from the motherland, Sierra Leone? Look no further than Talking Points, your go-to platform for engaging discussions. Subscribe today and let your voice surge. Talking Points is where smart minds come alive. Subscribe now.
All right, so Famul, the line open. We will take few calls. Tell me waiting a take regarding dialogue we get for canty map. We now we hate because we get for follow and we get for chat that dialogue day. We get for analyze that dialogue day. And the now we get that one day and we get for really pay attention on that because then gets the future, you know. So let's put the line just in case you want to make contribution. Now this one they come out from Abdul Sese. They say, I think if Sam Sumana get compensation for unlawful sacking, then anybody will feel injustice by the judiciary for get compensation. That could make the judiciary start for deal with cases fairly. Yeah, Abdul, thank you. Yes, indeed. That's na a good point to make. Sam Sumana never gets a compensation. But himself again, people like argue say reasonable because the amount of money where this guy asks for, it be fearful. Now we take advice. Yes, call outside the call from.
I call from Freetown.
All right, you get 2 minutes plus. Go ahead, please.
The reform way you always talk about the opposition, and they can always talk about reform. But the question is, how comes with a kind of power, they're not going to ever talk about that reform again?
Good question.
It's simple because we Momobi they set up this constitution. It make it will get a lot of leverage in any the government. So basically, they put a lot of loopholes where they will use to their advantage. Because even in the Momo, if they enjoy the multi-party, but because the world be the change at the time,
the
Western world in the Western for make it will get multi-party.
You're
just
right.
do it reluctantly. So
You're
the
right.
constitution way they put together. Now for favor, now for make sure say no matter how a government come or any other party come, they in a parliament, they will always get that power over them. So APC go come just now. They complain about the constitution right now, and they already talk about reform.
Yeah.
But when they kind of power, then not they ever talk about the reform anymore.
Not true.
Before Mada come, if it is talk about this reform, the constitution. Okay, well, it didn't have power now. Okay, we change them, we change them. You don't get a power for change them anyway. Say I always get problems. Say the parliaments are the way for change them. But then say the benefits from that. So I don't see how the change get for come. We just get for all them to account. Say okay. When I sign a pledge, if you be MP, sign a pledge, say you go do this before you term over. I've said that the only way that's way for change reform. But the sitting government always the benefit from the way where the constitution was written. And there's no way about that. So I don't know what me get for say.
No, as always, your contribution is brilliant. Thank you very much. You make a excellent point there. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Hello.
Yeah, outside the call from.
I call from Dubai.
All right, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Yeah. Komon-Tok. I tell my thank you for the update every day. I just want to give small contribution to all the dialogue business we now try for talk about.
Go ahead.
We'll just that.
All right, caller, you go call back. Seems as if you line get issue. All right, okay, caller go call back. Somebody they puts in the comments, they say, how can you release a prisoner who has been held in prison over 10 years without any assessment? How do you rehabilitate these people into the community without any mental health assessment? That's a very good question, Jenny. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Yes, call outside the call from. We had another voice. All right, okay. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm not sure it's from my side. All right, okay. Yeah, that's a very good question anyway, Jenny. This one they come up from Abdul Sisse, where they say Umaru Fofa not get anything for Telvi since it be done. They failed for report all the royal government then atrocity to BBC. We know for be done. They on this struggle praises King Adebayo pressing hard. All right, okay. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, I call from Dubai.
Yes, go ahead. You get
just
to me.
like try for both ways about this talk about the government and the dialogue with the opposition.
Okay.
You understand? Yes. So me understanding, I hope see within government when talk say they don't make we one election, whatever, because the APC encourage them for let them go do dialogue between them. But for me, I don't see APC not get dialogue with the government. They get dialogue with ECSL because I didn't call the results. And I didn't give for tax for let them put the results to me and call the president, the commander as president. Because for now, also not get government. The ECSL for accountable for everything that happen in that country. So see, two, with I talk for Umo Fofana. And see, Umo Fofana, they own journalists and a disgrace to that country. By people then go, they're in a prison. They say people they happy because I catch up all day.
Yeah.
See, people they glad, people they happy.
No,
how possible they're in a prison? Possible in a prison, tight side, and not getting freedom. They say you're happy. If you don't get freedom, we're not salary now. How the country is right now, people don't live for it's another time. They're not glad. Now, possibly you're in a prison, they're glad. But this decision, people away do this something and they move further. They push the country every day backward. They don't like the country, obvious. I mean, any post where you say the country for people, the country for us, lie, and hypocrisy. And to that country.
All right, thank you very much for your contribution. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Who's side they call from?
Hello?
Yeah, who's side they call from?
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, good evening. I call from Freetown.
All right, you get 2 minutes plus. Go ahead.
Yeah, the contribution is that, Mr. Komon-Tok. Yeah, I pay Samoa Kamara with the whole executive of APC. Just like we analyze, say, 300 and something people on the for the Panemba Road, now over 3,000 innocent people there. But Samoa Kamara, then that look way, then for Gupa, but they concentrate for the people in a saloon. They don't suffer. We not just the result no more, we want to know. May they read out this result for we. Please, not they for stick on. May they fight for the people. Please, with the big Samoa Kamara, this message they go to now. They are with the listing and with the reway to now they for say. May God bless you all. May God bless this dialogue. Dear.
Amen. Amen.
Thank you, Mr. Komon-Tok.
All right, thank you. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Who's side you call from?
Yes, call outside the call.
Hello.
Yeah, who's side you call from?
Yeah, bro, I call from Turkey.
All right. Yeah, not bad, but you get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I just want to say a few things, especially to I just want to contribute and for what else would this woman say, because this dialogue here, so let the APC look to the masses, the interests rather than themselves, because people and they go a lot in that country, they understand, because Salon, the politicians they don't get the interest for the people them. They can always they want for let the people them do a lot for them, but we come to pay back and decide for pay their families them. You understand? And we want for assure people and say if it's Samura, they misbehave towards this dialogue. They not put the country first and the people them. They go negotiate for the party alone. that country, the APC, no, just say no more APC in that country. Yeah, boss man, thank you very much.
All right, now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Yes, call outside the call from. Call the under. Well, let's take the audio under. Yes, call outside the call from.
Hello, Mr. Komon-Tok. I call from Komon-Tok community.
Welcome. You get the platform. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok. And after I go to the Una voice thing. This now they make an appeal to big Samuel. Someone come out not do it like that day. What people in the rates for we come on and do negotiation. And say lot of votes. A lot of votes peaceful. When I now come out there, it is an answer for more. Do you have the big? This is the country. Because according to the letter, you can watch yesterday we had where they can shorten program. The letter that people they invite. People they invite they not write their name. So don't know that they invite. When they not invite. So this year, not be say this year for Kuku. They're going to say for they call APC and talk to the first na the corner. From there, they call say when done for council at the table, I think say everybody for no. But they say past people they invite. So
no, maybe they don't want overcrowding, because if indeed they just left her open, it will be overcrowded and then they will disturb a lot of things.
If Sabua Kamara, when they go there with your team, you not look to the people in the nation. We are not talking about SLP, we are not talking for APC. Election may take place at Salon, but they don't ever get this kind of election where everybody has on the deck for this election. So if you go sit down and do this, you go send more for the party, then I'm going to parliament, I'm not going to say parliamentary, get a sit and get everything back, and let me go talk now, Salon. For let it be back, for let it make boss make another salon. Thank you very much. I'm in contribution. This is about my listing. No more.
All right, thank you very much. Now we had another voice. Yes, okay, we missed this voice. Okay, now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Whose side they call from?
Yeah, I mean,
it seems as if your network they break. Oh. All right, yeah, please call back. It seems as if your network they foul you. Now we take some of our text. This one they come up from Mary Jo. They say LAJ needs to be released. Also, he didn't commit the crime he was accused of committing. All right, now we had another voice. Yes, call outside. They call from. Whose side they call from? All right. Okay. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside. They call from. Yes, call outside. They call from.
Hello.
Whose side they call from?
Hello.
Yeah. Whose side they call from?
Yeah, I call from Germany.
All right.
How do you mean? Come on, talk.
Yes, you get the platform. Go ahead.
Yeah, about this dialogue business, we pretty much see Dr. Samuga, Lego protect them. We did go Paris dialogue business. You know, say we want people them, the pop people them, they like juju business. We the premier God take control over them. You know, God pray for them at the grace of God, because this team it pass APC this dialogue and for the country in better one. So I ask everybody, you know, Lord pray by the grace of God. We'll get good news, because it's proper business, Charlie. Now, so juju business, satanic business, in Lipa. So we need to go there. Lord pray for them. Let God protect them. They not forget the people them by the grace of God. And then we just want to see.
All right. Thank you for your contribution. Now we had another voice. Yes, caller. Okay. Who said the call? Okay, we missed this caller. All right. This one they come from Abdul. Okay. Now we had another voice. Yes, caller. Who said the call from?
Hello, good evening.
Who said the call from, please? Good evening.
Fine, sir. I call from Oyad, from Oyad.
All right, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Like the previous callers and don't say, all the people of this country need now is result. Make them show you the result now we want. If President Biu win, he continue. If he don't win, then we get another alternative that we want. And to the APC people, this is not for the country and for the people of Sierra Leone. If they not do the right thing, then decide for go negotiate on their own, to protect their property there and protect themselves. Well, at the end of APC that day, because some of we go rally around the people of our country, they say, let APC go, go find another good thing for the country. So that's my own contribution.
All right, thank you very much. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, I call from Waterloo, Freetown, Sierra Leone.
All right, you get.
Good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yeah, get 2 minutes plus. Good evening. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, concerning the dialogue. Yeah. Okay. Concerning the dialogue, we get for take place from the 12th to the 15th. We would come out the advice. Not all man sit down and host, he pray. So all the opportunity not there for let them show up. All man we able to see what they happening at the place. All man sit down and host, he pray for what they go on. Because this is pass APC, this is not for the whole country.
No, I agree with you.
For the whole country.
No, I agree with you 100%.
Not for the whole country.
I agree with you.
Of the country. Yeah.
I go note and down.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I go note and down. I agree with you. Perhaps we go ask there. We put into prayers there. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Call outside the call from.
Hello, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yes, who side they call from?
I call from State.
All right. You get 2 minutes plus. Go ahead.
Yes. I just want to tell you thank you and all which you they do very, very nice. That's very good. But I just want to tell you say the talk with the go power. I talk with not get for all water because the minister they not being they come out plainly for talk say in the re-run of the election. They're not going for accept that, they're not going for coming to action. So that means say if even APC then come with that proposal, even at the proposal, they even come up with that they back. Which means say that self way they know they accommodate. Yeah, they know they accommodate down there, which is very, very bad. And
no, well, now bluff. Say you get talk about talk before you go into they go into dialogue. So man can talk all bogus talk, big talk, then bomb talk then. But when you go into the real dialogue, you go see how it is. Some people can compromise. This can happen internationally, so that make me not just take and too serious.
Yeah, but we think that the time of talk, not to them kind of people. Like they always see them talk like policy statements. Voilà. I always see them talk something. I always see them plan line they can implement. They can into the public for let the public know what's in the happen. Then that's what they do, brother. Don't believe me. Trust me, my brother. You see this country now. For we always try let's Sierra Leone project. Let all get a good better country. Let all live in peace and harmony. Sierra Leone is one country and like very little country.
Okay, thank you very much. In case you want to expand, you go call back. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call back. Outside the call from.
Yeah, they come from Dubai.
All right, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Yes, Mr. Komon-Tok, I just want for give me your contribution. Last time I've been talk, but it's not my opinion. I'm not saying my opinion, but I follow the international trend. I know about salon politics more. This particular negotiation, if you listen to Samura Kamara, even he's in a illegitimate government, he talk all and but he not ever call for a run for election. And secondly, he talks to for put the parliamentarians and issue front and center. So if you have something a run of election, why do you talk about parliamentarian front and center? That even that statement don't tell you say that something they go negotiate, parliament come back, the government continue. Because in something way now for who run election, you're not being for cancel the parliamentarians and for kill them backlog, they for pay them this and that. And secondly, Even Yara Tunis, they don't talk now, he talk now TV say, then they go negotiate. All things at the table, but anything are give and take. Then get for left some, the government get for take some. When you listen what they talk, they come directly, but they tell you say, not to rerun, not just the settlement in the Kupa. And they tell you say, Samura go to the meeting with Madabio, inform the party. Now, after Komodi, I can't talk to the party. So all this they tell you say, something is underground, not to rerun, not in but the supporters then get for realize say, Africa politics, they're not able to go back again for rerun. Especially when Ecowas and AU, then say the election confirmed, then credify and say it's credible. So, Lowy supporters and begin to look, and let's not forget one thing. Most of the supporters are one less in the look, the APC supporters. SLP supporters, and they wouldn't say they win the election 100%. We then say they 50% or more. Because if you look, knew the result put SLP 51, APC 41. So, what in the APC is guessing now that they win the election at the winner? Like, you can say now runoff election, maybe it makes sense. But like, when they listen at the winner, all results will come on. Nothing not talk to APC winner. Even new when they accuse me for saying runoff, then put APC 41, then put SLP 51. So let the supporters let them calm down and salon one people them. Out and tense, so now so SLP tense. So for let this thing happen, like someone is someone for talk to Madabio. If you not talk to Madabio, how the country will go before? Now one country is. So the country shape 50-50.
Thank you for your contribution. In
So
case
let people
you want to expand, you go call back. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside they call from. Yeah, outside they call from. Outside they call from.
Mr. Komon-Tok, me and Ahmed, I call from UK.
All right, Ahmed, you get 2 minutes.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. You know, I like the enthusiasm. I like the zeal where every Ceronian and the concern where every Ceronian gets. You know, we ever get this kind of attention.
Not true.
We will be paying our country in politics, Mr. Komon-Tok. It's really amazing. I mean, yesterday, I tell you now, we don't glue me, brother. We don't come on a different part of the world now. Like you come outside the Ukraine, you go study a lot of other ceremonies and they cut across the continent, the world. Everybody they pay attention. Even the one they will migrate to the Middle East, where they do all the jobs they woman there. Imagine how enthusiastic the zero they get for even go back home. So it's really amazing. I'm so happy, I feel proud actually for Mr. Ceronian for seeing the kinds of we get. You see, this is not about APC or SLPP.
Yeah.
This is not.
Yeah, caller, think we miss you. All right, well, I'll take another call. Caller, you will call back. It seems as if your line get problem. Yes, who's the call from?
Hello.
Yeah, who's the call from?
Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yeah.
How are you? Thank you for your good work.
You said thank you.
Okay.
Who's the call from?
What thing are they tell Sierra Leoneans, yeah?
Who's
people are not worried because this.
Who's the call from, Paddy?
Are they call from London?
All right, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead, please.
Okay. And what thing they happen here? The Americans, the British government, the British, they all end up on this. They not get for make democracy laws in Sierra Leone. You understand?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Yeah. So, like people, I know say people in the free rights now, but like nobody no worry. The Americans, they no go. You don't tell somewhere no go. You know go sell. You know go sell. The people of Sierra Leone, you know go give them up. You understand? So let people not worry. Let we just wait. Let we patient and see what thing happen. I believe say the right thing will happen because if this thing happen, if it go on like this, let we just forget about democracy in our country. But I believe say the right thing will happen. Okay, thank you once again. Thank you very much. Yeah.
All right, thank you too. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Outside the call from.
Hello?
Outside the call from.
Hello? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, me and Ahmed again have the talk, but the line just cut off. I will get to call actually, now interrupt. You know, like make I just continue so I stop. You know, like I say, I really enjoy the enthusiasm the zeal way Sierra and gets, you know, over this whole saga. This attention will be so we will not ever get this kind of attention as alone. You see? So but we tell you thank you actually, because we don't do a lot of contribution. Now so we find because for all sit down, we now say we all get the ideas there. They sit down and done, we allow politicians then for me they ride over and over. The country not go better, brother.
Yeah.
You know go better. Now check how many Sierra in the out. Some people in the we alone with the out. We will invest in that country for develop that country. That country is small.
True.
It's small. Imagine if everybody they go country. I'm not saying it's open and all can land in lots now the diaspora. And we are able to take over that country for develop. Apart from even having support, although we need support because you alone as a government, as a country, you're not going to grow if you don't get linked with your international communities. You're not going to grow without America or France or the EU states or England. It's not possible. You want to say for a powerful country, then Russia, then China, they need them countries there. I mean, we know it. They need them. You see, so a good what we do actually. You see, this is not about APC or Samura Kamara. We want to set precedents. For God's sake, many people don't care again. Oh, this is me. I don't want to talk about the negotiation. I mean, no say Samura Kamara don't talk. We don't listen. And we look forward. This is no matter what you go talk. If we not agree as people. We got to hold ourselves together as people. Also, the politicians will support.
All right. Thank you very much for your contribution. All right. Thank you very much. Yeah, you go call back in case you want to expand.
The people there.
Now we had another voice.
You know.
Yes, call outside. They call from. All right. Okay, we miss this caller. Yeah, well, all the rush pound are texting whilst we wait for more calls, and this one they come up from Martin Conte. They say there should be a balanced allocation of responsibilities in the government offices to all tribes and regions: the army, the police, the civil service, electoral commission, and the judiciary. This one they come up from Sylvia Palmer. What they say? All right, okay. Now we don't take a few more calls, maybe 5 more calls. Then we'll wrap up the program.
Yes, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yeah, who's side they call from?
From Dubai. I've been making contribution earlier. Like I said, if you listen, Yahya Tunisi in statement we get on television, ECSL remove the website. Remove another website. Tell me true, as a serious political party, you get your result. Even ECSL remove them. So for let them talk, say, then because of ECSL removal, they're not going to court because they don't get evidence against ECSL. You know, law will be genuine, law will begin see. This is not a big political party. Then can funny excuse for working at television. It don't make sense. For say the reason why they're not going to court because ECSL removed the thing at the website. So they're not able to put evidence because ECSL is not there. It's not serious talk this for Salon. So let we supporters them, let we see madam calm down. Let us say what you would think outside and what in then this and that are two different things. I can tell for free. This particular impasse, most supporters from APC, they believe say it will be government of national unity or rerun. If you watch all the trend from the information that we go on, once AU and Ecowas and United Nations and the other body that all recognize the government, and even the ambassador talks say Madabio is the president, and we don't tweet say APC going to parliament. So they go tight Madabio for let do reform. Now reform now, not to this election again. Like when the information minister this election is done, it's done. Let people know this, not to bad, and not to say I'm happy like with this problem day. But we have to go over this one now. And most of the things I think they for happy. Now for let them bring proper electoral reform where this kind of thing will ever happen again.
All right, thank you for your contribution. Now you had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Yes, call outside the call from. Outside the call from.
Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yeah, outside the
call from United States.
All right, you get 2 minutes.
Yeah, thank you so much. The first thing I desire to say is democracy not to turn off dialogue. Will not be for need no dialogue at all. You know, matter you get the opportunity for let you get sockets up. How? If we don't allow tell Mame Connect because I'm body, say look go this 4 rounds. Then after that, the second rounds now, You know, say not now to by percentage. That does win at take all. So that's even now it came with ferry for Wogam and everything. But he worked this thing so open, and they make a big mistake and make big blunder. It's like say they lost gas. You not be able to get for continue to get the campaign or you not get financed again. That have been a problem. But what's me the type of say is we can always blame say more in 1991 constitution and make a for himself or whatever. But don't think about this one, my brother. We'll be small. We're not going for talk like how we talk. So internet not be there, will not be there, and everything not be there. So then 10 and day, the way I do the constitution, that the way how the country be there, 10 and day. So me I no can blame the papa because of the bill pan body. Because the pan body then 10 and day 9 years before afford and I be the real. Or like they go there they get bodos. So we get the opportunity for fix anything. If you want to host a salon, I know what tell the people that say they are going to be pan body from the mama. No. Or going from a woman pala. No. We need a comfortable place now. We get rooms and pala, we get bathroom, we get everything. So now we left for the blame. Then say APC, let me do this thing, let me do this thing. No, fix the situation.
Anyway, a brilliant contribution you make. I agree with you. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you
but
make a brilliant.
Fix, I mean, the best way for them to pick it and now we can blame back to my, you understand? Yeah. So that would always be big. And this election also be fine because it's an example for some is if the people that don't vote already, they don't take the stand, they don't can vote. Let them go, then count the votes, then 1 to 1, and then see exactly if it indeed for them go wrong. Then matter you go and find a way for if you win a winner. But it doesn't make the country don't become problem because right now those people going on now. APC winner.
All right. In case you want to expand, you go so call back in case you want to expand.
We don't get problem.
Now we had another voice. All right. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Hello.
Yeah, outside the call from.
Yes, Mr. Komon-Tok. Just want to support me.
All right, go ahead.
I just want to support me, last brother, the last speaker, Now, true, we just want to fix this. I don't understand. People know they see exactly what happened at the country. Within the last 5 years of Marabio in rule, what you don't see, Mr. Komon-Tok, what you know ever happened in that country? Cyber crime, phone, we listen to Adebayo, they arrest you, we then check and say, one make coup. Look how much people in prison for make coup. They don't charge them today. They don't hold them beyond reasonable doubt. Then they get family. And make you not say because it's not to me, when not to me party, or me own person not in a parent road the sofa. So okay, who could have this selfishness? We were in a diaspora, we don't tower, and I really love the momentum, cuts across everybody. And I'm so see people in Africa and they suffer. We can feel other one they're waiting in the diaspora. Then they listen to this party business, then they listen with the tribe, because now they know more. Now they propagate this man in rule. Because we don't see. Me and you, Mr. Komon-Tok, regardless of how we come, but what you actually will see, not to me and you too, we're not going to suffer again. My God grace will not go suffer again. No matter what you have, we so far ourselves so now. You know what is more go suffer. Pass now, possible go make nonsense crime will lead into anything. But for food, what you they eat, for what you go look after yourself, well, now you go make up for yourself. But look at people back home. What could think about the country? Who's how we come up? Now this some people know they see. Oh, this election, no, they don't announce matter. They say there's no way they go turn them back. No, now bad precedent. We could not allow this one to open. This stealing, we not allow that for steal election. We could not even tolerate that. For say if you be wait say first round, second round, and if no, chief no fine. We could not allow that kind of ruling there. If you go chief election, you go rule the people. How are you going to rule that kind of government there? Because Boku frustrate. Now they affect her right now. Today they left Madabi with that country for 5 years. Believe me, that the worst. People will become lawless. Lawlessness go Boku because people not happy.
Okay,
majority not support them.
Thank you very much, brother.
So the best way go back to the drawing board and start all over again.
All right.
It don't matter.
Okay, thank you very much for your contribution. All right, so Fambule, we've come to the end of the road. We don't close the line now. We'll not take further calls again. But as always, it's a pleasure, it's a privilege for me, now an honor for get this opportunity for can sit down behind this mic, for listening to a brilliant contribution, and I mean, sometimes I don't get enough words in because they learn a lot from her. We don't get all the knowledge. They bank with everything. They can say many ants make light work. They can say a little drop of water make a mighty ocean. So many adages and the way they talk about and where would where we put small idea I could go, and people can even say two better heads. In other words, the tribe will say like, it can be 4 heads, 10 heads. The more the merrier. Not just put another language. Then can say the more the merrier. And the more we put knowledge in together, and so we will able to expand, understand, analyze, and move a country go before. Some of them contribution are the count to them really brilliant. Some of them are off the book, not just in a read person, just because of critical thinking. One guy where we call from Watalo, they talk about national prayer. I like that particular the talk we talk because when they go this now apart from the war, this perhaps not the most important negotiation what the country they're going to. So I feel say we as Sierra Leoneans say, please, whatever language you pray into, whatever religion, the Christian, the Muslim, Lord, we put we country into prayer at this particular time. This I think now the best, the perfect time. This whether you keep fast, you need for keep fast, for the consider for keep fast. This will make a big difference because this now the first thing is where perhaps. If you never pray for the country, now the first thing is where you go pray for salon. Let the people where they go, let we able to get something where they go win-win solution at that negotiation day. It will make a big difference for me. So let we consider that. Saturday, by God in power, we call the inter-religious council. Then we can talk to we, and perhaps we'll ask if they will organize a prayer. Maybe we'll get a word from them on that. Somebody they talk about the constitution, Salon constitution. Yes, indeed. We go back in time. We find follow fix the constitution now, and then we solve the problems we get. So family, let's just take few texts and they'll run come out now. Quick one. The Ukraine war. Sometimes it can bug. There should be a part. Okay, I think I'd already read this one. This one they come up from Silver Palmer where they say the so-called Truth Commission that is not trustworthy. This one they come up from good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok. Yes, Mohammed Kagbo, how you do? Yes, Awa Natu Koroma, how you do? Yes. This one, they come up from Mary J. We say what the information minister is saying is what they have discussed behind closed doors with his boss. This one, they come up from Idrissa Kamara, who they say complete the service to the country. You say we have a functioning parliament. Siba is clueless. Honestly, you say we get a functioning parliament. Come on, I'm telling you. It can really painful, insulting, highly insulting. Like, I'm vexed someday, you vex, All right. Okay, family, we'll come back tomorrow. Hopefully, if we get something way important now. Una don't text, we'll tell them plenty thank you. As always, not all the texts are okay, but read. And so if we not read the text today, not mean say important. We will definitely get time for opportunity for read the text the other day. And for the other way call, we tell them thank you. The other we don't struggle for call again. We're not able to get through. Our apologies. If you just join with this Komon-Tok, the platform where you listen to na TPP Leon, na YouTube, and on Facebook, na Talking Point platform. Please consider for be part of the community as we always bring you things in way I believe say it's hard to see in the traditional media. Until then, me now Mr. Komon-Tok.
Talking Point platform. Oh yeah. Unale we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as one.